House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy has found himself in recent days as one of the biggest targets of the January 6th Select Committee. And what's hilarious about this to me is that Kevin McCarthy, again, Republican Minority Leader in the House, did this all to himself. He didn't have to put himself in this position. He didn't have to put a giant bullseye on his back for this committee, but he did. And he deserves everything that comes along with it. So in case you haven't been following along, last week, of course, the January 6th Select Committee announced that they were reaching out to telecom companies, telling them to preserve the records. Preserve. Not even hand over yet. They're not even asking for the records yet. They're just saying preserve these records in case we need them from these particular Republican members of the House of Representatives that could prove, worthwhile for our investigation. And then it was revealed later in the week, after Kevin McCarthy had issued a threat to punish, although he didn't say how he would punish, telecom companies if they complied with this. It was revealed that, oops, McCarthy's communications were among those that Democrats said, hey, please preserve these records. So now suddenly Kevin McCarthy is looking at possible witness tampering, possible obstruction of justice. Yeah, he could, based on U.S. law, end up being prosecuted for his threat against these telecom companies. Now, don't worry, I have no doubt that he will not be, but I sure as hell would love to see the Democrats on that committee do it, because that's what needs to happen. We know that on the day of the insurrection, Kevin McCarthy spoke to Donald Trump. Reports have said that McCarthy told Trump, these are Trump supporters storming the Capitol, and Trump replied with something to the effect of, well, I guess they care more about the stolen election than you do. Again, we don't know exactly word for word what has happened. This is what has been reported. And so, of course, yes, Democrats would want evidence that this communication took place. And hell, if they get their hands on the evidence and it shows that it didn't take place, Kevin, that would actually kind of exonerate you on that particular issue, right? So why would you want to fight it unless, of course, the conversation did happen? Which, at this point, given the fact that you're fighting this committee every step of the way, yeah, kind of seems like you've got something to hide. And that's the most delicious irony of all of that. Again, McCarthy put himself in the position to be a target here. And the more he fights it, the more he looks desperate trying to threaten these telecom companies, the more it makes it seem, at least, like this guy's got something to hide. And this is typically what Republicans do. They're the ones who put the targets on themselves because they're too stupid to understand that sometimes the best thing to say is nothing at all. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.